This may be the most important day of my entire life because I've been playing Football Manager for 10 years and never have I met my hero. Nick McCootie, how you doing?
Hello, nice to meet you, finally.
This is Nick McCootie. For those that don't know, feature part of my most recent save with Taunton Town. Not just a feature part, but I'm just gonna tell you how impressive you have been. We have a Hall of Saints on Football Manager. These are, for the last 5 years that I've been playing the game and people have been following, the most important players that have done, they've won me Champions Leagues, they've won me Premier Leagues. Erling Haaland's on the list. And there's only like 12 players in 5 years. 12 to 13 players. And after 2 years of the Taunton Town save, you had done well enough for me to put on this stupid robe on my stream. And I lit some candles and you were sainted as a Football Manager saint.
Into your Hall of Saints, Nick McCootie of Taunton Town.
And I'm telling you that specifically because I want to ask you, how weird is it to have somebody sitting here that you've just met telling you that you have played that big of a role and not like in thousands of people's lives? How weird is that?
To be fair, I don't even know what to say. Because I've been playing Football Manager a long time whilst I was younger, and I play myself, and I'm not even that good. So I'm just being real. But it's nice to know that I've done well for someone else.
I would love to surprise you with how many goals you scored, but you already heard, because the word has gotten around the entire team, how prolific you were. So I want to, in the first season we played, you scored 42 goals. So that would be this season.
Wow.
But we didn't get promoted. It was tragic. We lost in the playoff as happens.
Yeah.
So then I cooked up a new formation, front three, you're in the middle. You scored 51 goals.
51.
Which is the record. So in my game, you are the league record holder for 51 goals.
Wow.
And your final goal was the playoff final in Wembley in a 1-0 win.
Oh, it's Nick McCootie! It's Nick McCootie from Taunton Town!
What can I say?
So I want to thank you for that, because holy shit, dude, that was awesome. And while you haven't scored 51 goals, you've had like a successful career playing. You were with Weston, then you came here. What does it feel like to know that in a video game it's possible for you to score 51 goals? Like you're
me. If only I could transfer that record into my day-to-day, then I'll probably be somewhere else right now. But it is what it is. But yeah, I've been playing football for a very, very long time, and I think the highest I've scored in the season is 27.
What league was that in?
That was not this league. It's like the South and West. So this is going back probably about 8 or 9 years ago now, when I was in my prime, I would say. But to know that I can do it virtually, I'll take that.
Right, and your career, you said you're over the hump. You did that in my game when you were like 33 years old, I think. How has your career been? Kind of pivoting to talking to somebody who is, a semi-professional athlete, which is something in the United States, it's like completely foreign. Like how has the experience been being a striker now into your 30s, playing now? I mean, you're at a high enough level, you're in a video game.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been playing football a very long time, probably early 20s. I started getting into it really properly, and I've never really had a career to say that I've scored X amount of goals, but I don't even know what to say, to be fair. It's just
It's wild, right? But how did you end up at Taunton then? Because this has been...
Yeah, I've had a real big non-league journey. I've been at Polton from when I was younger. I've been here actually, before that, Taunton, when I was a bit younger than that. And then I went to Bridgewater, and then I went up to Polton, then I went to Cinderford and Yate and Bath, Chippenham, Weston, now back here. So my career's just been all around. So I've built myself up over the years, and here I am today, 34 years of age. and I'm still kicking around.
And what is that like you're on so many different teams, it feels like at the end of each year you have to just figure out where you're going to be
Yeah,
next year.
and literally that's all it is. Like, you never know what's around the corner. You don't know who's going to ring your phone at the end of the season. It could be the same manager or a different manager, and you just got to go with it.
And the second stint with Taunton specifically, like, did Coach Dre call you up and be, hey?
Yeah, like I said, I played at Bridgewater a few years back, and he was involved with Bridgewater then. So I've known him for a long time. So we've kept in contact over the years. He tried to sign me a few times, and I've knocked him back a few times. But then I felt this year was right. And like I said, I've known Dre a long time. He's a good guy. He looks after me. I try to look after him on the pitch. So we've got that kind of chemistry, so it all works. So I was happy to come back here.
Yeah, well, we had better chemistry.
Yeah.
So how has this season specifically been for you?
For me,
Obviously, it wasn't the 42 goal season.
no, it wasn't 42. It was about 2. But we weren't good for about that. But as a team, we've done well in the FA Cup. We went straight through to the first round proper. I was a part of that with the team and played a very good MK Don side. We did lose, but it was the whole experience of it. Yeah, it's the whole experience of it. So for me, I'd like to score more goals, but just can't find the back of the net this year.
Well, and the reason we're sitting here talking now is you're suspended. What happened? I honestly don't know the story.
Gosh. Well, it was just a little frack with the referee. He gave a decision, a bad call. I didn't like it. I threw my hands in the air. He didn't like it, so he sent me off.
Oh, that was it?
That was it. That was it. Not even a tackle.
And it sounds like you're out for the rest of the year. It's this game and the next game.
Yeah.
How long was the suspension for the Reds?
It's two games.
Oh, okay. So
Only because it was dissent, they call it. So it's 2 games. If it was a foul, it's violent conduct, that's 3 games. But yeah, that's the rules.
So what is, obviously Nick McCootie will live forever on my YouTube channel as this name. You're now the U21s coach of our team. We're in the Premier League, so you're, you're still around the club, and you tried to leave for another head coaching job, but I was able to. I raised your salary, and you're
that's
okay.
All right. That's good to be.
You've got an emote on our channel. It's Saint Nick. It's you in a Santa Claus hat. And we got a whole It's so you'll live on forever there. And in the game, you became our U21's head coach. What is next for Nick McCootie now that you're? You said you're like out of the prime of your career.
Yeah.
What you got going on?
I'm gonna still try and keep going as long as my body allows me to. Hopefully, yeah. But it's touch and go at the moment. But yeah, I'd like to go on another 2-3 years if possible. But like I said, it's all body dependent. And if Dre will have me here.
Well, as long as you're scoring goals, we're gonna be following that as well. And if you ever come to New York.
Yeah.
Be happy to.
I'll come find you.
Happy to take you around.
You've got a little something. This is a little me to you. Say thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming over.
This is
There's a little slide shirt for myself.
It's a jersey signed by Nick McCootie.
Signed by me.
The GOAT. Thank you.
Saint Nick.
I appreciate it. Oh, I met my football manager here.